Hi guys, welcome back to Jinx's Tarot. I hope everyone is doing well. I'm doing well. Let's talk about it, sis. I've been missing. I've been missing for at least 2 weeks now. And I just needed a break from filming and editing because girl, it was a struggle. And I also wanted to figure out a way to incorporate my tarot in, you know, my other platforms. But what I am going to do is if you are not the fire signs, because I'm starting off with the fire signs, y'all are going to see a snippet and then we're going to fade over to your reading. But I needed a break. I'm back. All right, so we are going to start off with the sign of Aries. So if you are an Aries, Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus, or Saturn, this reading is for you. If it doesn't resonate, you can always check your other placements. And so I ended up learning what these dice are supposed to be. They're supposed to be the planets. So I'm going to be learning about the symbols of the planets. I'm going to have my phone over here just so I could tell y'all which is which. But before we get into the reading, I did roll dice for you guys. And as y'all saw before, you guys rolled Mercury, Mercury. You rolled the number 2, so you may be seeing 222 or just 2s in general. And then for the signs, I want to say this is Leo. So you may be dealing with a Leo. You may have some Leo energy. You may have Leo in your Mercury. So yeah. And if that is like not it, you guys could just be taking on the energy of a Leo. But okay. We're struggling. Whatever. Okay, so the first card that you guys received for your energy throughout the overall week, you received the Six of Wands, which talks about public recognition. I get an energy of you guys making positive stride towards like your goals or just a passion project. But I do see like progress in wherever you are going and you getting some recognition for it, and it could just be you being recognized for all your hard work in your field. But the 2 clarity cards that you guys received was the Five of Cups in reverse. So I get the energy that like there was something in the past that was like a setback for you, but you're working on forgiving yourself and moving on from it, and like kind of taking whatever life lessons this Five of Cups was and making different choices, more positive choices, more mindful choices towards things with this Two of Swords in combination with this Six of Wands. The advice card that you guys received was the Fool or the Free Man and this Tarot Hoodoo deck. I get the energy that there could be something that you may not like as you're proceeding in whatever you're proceeding and progressing in. I get the energy that you guys are going to be coming up on like leveling up or possibly staying in the same energy that you were in before, still making progress, but it's still not like I see like, for example, like a promotion at a job. When you get promoted, you you make more money, you get more public recognition, but there's also like more responsibility on you. And I get the energy that like you may be comfortable in where you are right now. And so you may not know exactly which direction to go when it comes to like staying in the energy that you're already in, because it already feels good, it's nice, you're comfortable, or leveling up and kind of entering a new realm in a way. But with the advice card as the Fool, I get the energy of you being advised to take the risk and try it and see what happens. In the advice section, whenever I do see the Fool card, I get the energy that the universe is telling you that the leap is going to be worth it. Because I don't know, I just don't see like why the ancestors would tell you to take that risk or make that leap towards something if it wasn't something that was positive or beneficial to you in some way. So For your finances, you guys received the, what is this? The Three of Wands, or Three of Wires in this deck. And I get the vibe that some of you guys are just focusing on expanding and growing. You may be doing research, because this is about your finances. So you could be doing more research on how to expand yourself in your career, how to try something new. I do get the energy of you possibly looking at other, like, competitors. You could be like running your own thing, but if you were like, I don't know, running like a clothing company, I see that you are looking at other clothing companies, seeing what they're doing, seeing what the prices are like, seeing how you could do better. I do get the vibe that there could have been some... This could have been actually what the Five of Cups is about, because this is a very similar energy. I don't know why I'm... But you guys received the Six of Wands, which upright, it talks about, like, you know, coming out first and feeling good and feeling confident. And since it's in reverse, I do get the energy that it could have been it could have been this Five of Cups where, like, you were in the race, you didn't do bad, but you also didn't do good. And I get the energy of, like, with this Six of Cups, or Six of Wands in combination with this Three of Wands, that there was something in the past that was going on and you've kind of learned from it and you're focusing on how to expand from it. I also see with this Four of Swords that I always have to, like, look at them because this Four of Swords in reverse, I get the energy that a lot of you guys, this was something that you really put forth a lot of energy and effort in, and it didn't work out, and you're of course upset about it, but, like, you're moving on and you're not gonna let that tie you down. But I do see that it kind of left you exhausted, and because you've invested so much energy into it, and so you're kind of focusing on making smarter choices that are more impactful than, like, the quick and easy. Because I get a very fast pace, like with this with the Wands in general, they're very fast-paced energy. But with this Three of Wands, I get the vibe of, like, moving a bit slower towards what you want, in the sense of, like, you're moving slower and, like, taking more thoughtful actions and really mapping out the things that you want and, like, how certain decisions can affect you, as well as, like, you know, just doing the research to know what choices are better. So the advice card that you guys, I hope that made sense because that felt like a lot. The advice card that you guys received was the Two of Coins upright, which, just going back to this Three of Wands of, you know, focusing on smarter choices, I get the energy of you needing to, as the advice card, needing to prioritize the things that you know are more beneficial to you rather than the things that aren't, and focusing, like, the bigger, more important things to be handled first, and then focusing on, like, the smaller things. For your love life, Aries, girl, let's talk. For your love life, you receive the Ten of Swords, which talks about, like, there being some pain, some possible recovery from some pain that happened. Keep in mind, this is, like, the week ahead prediction, so this may have not happened yet, so this could just be giving you, like, a heads up. I get the energy that you are learning that a certain connection isn't serving you, that it's taking more from you rather than giving. I definitely see with the Six of Pentacles that you felt that at one point, like, maybe if you just invested a lot of time in the connection, even though this reading, like, this, what is this DC deck or whatever, is supposed to be focused on your relationships. This does not have to be romantic. It could be just, like, a friend, but I get the energy that, like, you are learning that this connection isn't something that you want. I see that with the Ten of Pentacles. You felt that this was something that was going to be like something that was super fulfilling for you. And all you needed to do really was to invest your time, energy, and it is a Pentacles card, so money. And I see that you were learning that this connection really wasn't meant for you, and it's causing more pain than bringing you positivity, if that makes sense. The advice card that you guys received was the Son of Baskets in reverse, and the Son of Baskets or Knight of Cups in normal tarot is like, when it comes down to like a love reading, is like someone you, I feel like, want to see in a reading. But since it's in reverse, I feel like that's a sign of like, girl, this ain't the one, run. Yeah, like this ain't the one. So that's what I got for you guys' week ahead. I hope you enjoyed. If you would like to book a personal reading with me, feel free to send a DM and we will book an appointment. Other than that, I will see you guys next week. Bye. Alright, Sag. So if you're a Sagittarius, Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus, or Saturn, this reading is for you. Keep in mind it is a general reading, so if it doesn't resonate, you can always check your other placements or try again next week. So I did roll dice for you guys as per usual, and you guys rolled Mercury, and then for the astrology you rolled Gemini. You may have Gemini, or Mercury, Gemini, Mercury. My Mercury is in Scorpio, sis. So, and then for the numbers, you guys rolled 8. So you may be seeing 888 or just lots of 8s in general. I believe 8s represent like power, flow. I forgot the rest. Anyways. Anyways, for the reading, you guys received the 9 of Swords in reverse. So I get the energy that some of my Sagittarians, and mind you, I'm a Sag sun, so some of my Sagittarius are going to be having some sleepless nights because they are stressed about something. And I get the energy that it could be a person, especially with this, what is this? The 5 of Pentacles? The 5 of Pentacles, I get the energy from this card, especially that like this sleepless night, stress, panic, not panic, but like stress, worry, anxiety is coming from a person that is kind of like breadcrumbing you or not giving you the proper like respect that you deserve, sis. And I get the energy that you aren't really saying anything with this Tower card in reverse. This could be like a boss, for example, and like you're doing a whole lot of work. You're doing way more work than most people are doing, and you're doing it better than them. And they're getting paid more, and the manager is kind of like paying you less, you know what I mean? And you're not really saying anything with this Tower card in reverse because you're trying to avoid the conflict, the destruction of something. And I see that it has you feeling some type of way. Sis, listen, if this is a person, especially around your money, you better burn in bridges, especially if they aren't paying you well, sis. So the advice card that you guys received was the Daughter of Coins, which talks about learning from your personal failures. So, or aspect of this card talks about learning from your just learning from your failures. Let's just leave it at that. So, in my opinion, allowing someone in your space that isn't providing you with what you need, I don't want to say is a personal failure, but like you can learn from that and learn to not tolerate that kind of energy. And also voicing your opinion and not being afraid to... This is also like very much not Sagittarian energy. I feel like Sagittarius are so blunt. So maybe this may be like someone in a position of power, because I get the energy with this person that like it could be and you're like, I don't want to say anything because you don't want to possibly destroy something for going on for yourself. And if this is around your finances, then I totally understand. But the advice card is learning from failure. So if you not saying anything isn't helping you, it has you like sleepless and stressed and worried. I get an energy of feeling sad, saying something even though like it will cause possible chaos. In my opinion, I feel like if you don't say anything, you're already kind of sitting in it already. Like, it's just not as big, you know what I mean? It's more on you rather than the person around you, or like, you know what I mean? I hope that makes sense. So for your finances, you received the Seven of Wands, or Seven of Wires, which talks about kind of just like making progress, pushing forward, knocking anything or anybody out of the way that is in your way. Because this got a whole wand and a sword ready for him. So, I didn't realize this is literally like wizards fighting on a rooftop. Sis, look. That's so funny. Like, there's little people in the back. Like, I don't know. I'm like focused on this. But there's other people in the back, like, also fighting. But I get the energy of you guys progressing and moving forward and pushing through any boundaries, or not boundaries, any barriers in the workplace. I also get the energy of you guys really just going with the flow, letting go, and this really being positive for you in being able to move forward through any of the barriers, is being able to let go and go with the flow. I also get the energy that with this Three of Cups, that you could be making really good progress, and like you want to celebrate with your friends and chill and live your best life. Because my girls, I honestly think, are either drugged out or drunk, because sis, they're living. Anyways, this card talks about like celebration and joy and harmony. So there could just be like harmony within your friend group, and you really just want to connect with them and celebrate the progress that you're making. The advice card that you guys received, though, was a bit interesting. You received the Five of Swords, or Five of Knives, and that card talks about like conflict, disagreements, trying to win at all costs. And as the advice card, and this is in combination with your finances, I feel like if there's any like like I'm getting like a connection to like this first spread of like there could be some chaos that you are avoiding, and that could be in the workplace, and it makes sense, especially with what's going on in this Seven of Wands. It could just be that the workplace is chaotic, and you're moving with it, but like it could be chaotic. You really have to put up a real fight, or like if you don't, you're getting whopped, you know what I mean? And as the advice card of winning at all cost, I do feel like it's an energy of continue pushing forward, but also I feel like communicating some of these things. And it could just be communicating these things with your friends or with like the people in your workplace so that they can do better. But yeah, as the advice card, I get an energy of like needing to move with that disagreement, not blowing up, but like calmly vocalizing that like, hey, I disagree with that and this is why, you know what I mean? So, and if like y'all are in a place where it's like one of us has to be right, just like being like, you know what, we have two different opinions, let's agree on that and keep it pushing. You know what I mean? I have to sneeze. Please don't sneeze. Okay, so for your love life, you received the Three of Pentacles, which talks about teamwork, collaboration, also harmony. I get the energy that some of you guys are like out, not really, like you're single, you're out and kind of just mingling. And I primarily get like an energy of you really just focusing on your energy. I don't like, especially with this Five of Pentacles, which talks about isolation. I feel that like a lot of you guys have been single and just in your own energy, and you're kind of in the energy of wanting to go out and talk again and collaborate with people and seeing where things go. You guys also received the Star card, which talks about like renewal, hope. And so maybe there could have been a situation in the past that had you in this Five of Pentacles of wanting to, you know, isolate and just focus in on your energy. I also get an energy of like recovering with this Five of Pentacles. So yeah, I get the energy that like you guys are coming into a different kind of energy around your love life with this Star card. There could be just a renewal of energy. You could be feeling more optimistic, which is why you are in this Three of Pentacles card. The advice card though that you guys received was the Ace of Knives in reverse, which I want to double check. I believe this card talks about like inner clarity. Yeah, it talks about inner clarity, rethinking on ideas, and clouded judgment. So there could be a situation that has the, this could be a situation that the cards are advising you to rethink, reconsider. It could also be telling you that your judgment is a bit clouded about the situation. So trying to come at it from a different perspective may help. I also get the energy that in combination with this Three of Pentacles, it could be just advising you to reconsider being in this Three of Pentacles. It's not a bad energy, but like just being mindful of like the connections on whether or not it is feeding into you rather than taking from you. I'm trying to see what else I get. Yeah, I mean, a lot of it is like, it's a positive card. I get the energy of like you needing to just like get more clarity on what kind of connections you want to have around you. And that can only come from within. So be mindful, but that's what I got for you guys' week ahead. I hope you enjoyed. If you would like to book a personal reading with me, feel free to send a DM and we'll book an appointment. Other than that, I will see you guys next week. Bye. All right, Leo. So if you are a Leo, Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus, or Saturn, this reading is for you. Keep in mind, you know, if it doesn't resonate, you can always check your other placements or try again next week, sis. Sorry. So for the dice, I rolled for you guys as per usual, and you rolled, what is this? Literally Sagittarius, and I'm a Sag. I need to do better. So you guys rolled Sagittarius. You may be dealing with the Sagittarius in your love life, in your finances. You could have some Sagittarius in your chart. You could just be taking on the Sagittarian energy for your week ahead. For the, I don't know what to name these dice. It's literally like the planets and stuff. The planets dice. You guys rolled Jupiter, which also Sagittarius is ruled by Jupiter. So you may have Sagittarian in your Jupiter placement. And then you guys also rolled 4, so you may be seeing lots of 4s or 444. I totally forgot what 4s represent. So if you have been seeing it, I suggest looking it up. But let's get into the read. So you guys received the Nine of Pentacles, which is a gorgeous energy. She's, first off, like it's giving very much like Empress energy. It's very fertile. It's very fruitful and abundant. This card does talk about like luxury and kind of like prosperity and kind of just bathing in that. And I get the energy that a lot of you guys have fought really hard to be in this position, especially with the, how many states is on? 7 of Wands. It's been a while since I've done a reading, so like when I did my like weekly readings, I was getting really good at knowing like the numerology, but now I'm like, that's not numerology. Roman numerals. Oof, sis. I was doing good, but like I fell off. So if you see me counting, you know why. But yeah, I get the energy that like a lot of you guys had to fight to get into this energy, and it could have been you having to. I get the energy like of people possibly trying to take from you, or people possibly not feeling like you deserve to be in that energy. And like, sis, you fought for it. I also get the energy that a lot of you guys have left certain things or certain connections behind with this. What is this? 1, 2, 3, 4. 6 of Swords in reverse. Or, no, not in reverse. 6 of Swords, just upright. I get the energy that a lot of you guys left some things behind. And it could have just been baggage, but I do get the energy that it could have been people. It could also be a way of thinking. You could have been having really negative self-talk that you have decided to release and let go, which has boosted you into like this new kind of energy of feeling yourself, feeling abundant, feeling good, really. Like, I get a heavy Empress vibe from this card. I also get like Leo energy from this. Just because it's like, it's so much yellow, it's very bright, it's very, very Leo. All right, so the advice card that you guys got was the 10 of Swords. So going back to the energy of leaving something behind, I feel that something, like you left something behind, and I get a heavy energy that it could be people or like a way of thinking. Primarily people. I see that like it took a lot of energy out of you, and you're kind of just like healing and recovering from that. And it is also advising you to take that time to heal and recover while you are in this 9 of Pentacles energy. Like, it's a really good time for you to do so. So for your finances, you received the Death card, which talks about change. It also is the sign of Scorpio, so you could just be taking on like a more Scorpio energy for your finances. But you guys got the Death card, and that just talks about change, rebirth, and usually the change is something that is like for your higher good, for, you know, your benefit. I get with the 4 of Pentacles as well as the Knight of Swords that this is something that you're really like you really tried to manifest. You've been saving, you've been kind of in a like routine and working hard to get to this Death card, to get to this change in your finances. And you're very like driven to push forward and succeed in whatever you are doing, whether this is, you know, a passion project, or if this is like a career or job or whatever, that you are very driven to be successful in what you are doing. Oh, also this card is also on a motorcycle. So I get a very like fast-paced energy just from what's going on in your finances. So things could be moving very quickly in that aspect. The advice card that you guys received was the Queen of Swords. And the Queen of Swords does not play. Like, she does not... I get an energy of not tolerating any kind of... You know what I'm getting? I'm getting, going back to this first spread, I feel like for all the fire signs, like the first spread is like connected to your finances, because I've noticed that some of them are very similar. So I get that like this change could have been this 8 of Pentacles for you, or 9 of Pentacles for you. And with the Queen of Swords, I get the energy of not tolerating any of whatever the things below him that are harassing him clearly that he's trying to like fight off. And this could be people. It could be a way of thinking. So like not tolerating or putting up with you talking to yourself in a certain way that isn't like beneficial, or it could, I'm just finding so many things on this blanket. But like not tolerating like talking down to yourself in a certain way, or allowing certain people in your space because they don't want you to be in a good, healthy, positive vibration. And I get the vibe of you not really tolerating that, especially around your money. People notice when you start to like manifest things for yourself, sis, and they want to be a part of it. So unless they are also adding to it, I see with this advice card that it's telling you to like cut them off. Like if they're not trying to benefit you and like help you grow and be successful, or literally just be like emotionally supportive, like they don't need to be there. So that's what I got for your finances. For your love life, there could be a reconciliation, a past connection that is coming back, and it could be what is this? The Five of Swords. I get the energy that there is something from the past that is coming back, and it is coming back because there could be like a heart-to-heart conversation about something that was hidden from you. With Miss Ida in reverse, or because Miss Ida is supposed to be, what is she supposed to be? The High Priestess. So Miss Ida in reverse usually talks about like hidden agendas and secrecy, and I get the energy that like there could have been a past connection where there could have been some secrets, whether that was on your half or the other person's half, and it didn't work out. It led to kind of like the destruction of let me not say destruction, but like the ending of the relationship. And I see that it's coming back, and I always like, especially in this, well, primarily just in this deck, the moon really sticks out to me. And the moon in reverse talks about things coming to light, and Miss Ida talks about secrecy. So I get the energy that some things are coming to light for you, and I see that this is something that you've wanted. You've wanted to have this heart to heart. You've wanted to know the truth, or the person that you, if this is you on the other hand, that is being truthful and honest and bringing things to light. I see that this is something that you really wanted, that you really wish for, that you felt would kind of bring balance to the whole connection. Now, the advice card, you guys received the Knight of Pentacles, which, as the advice card, I get that this is something that you may get bored of, like, because you have, like, I get the energy of needing to be upfront, communicating, and kind of getting into a routine within this connection, that you may feel like the Knight of Pentacles talks about perfecting something. So like I get the energy of you really needing to just focus on the relationship, not putting, or I mean, I guess, because right now financially things look good. Things look good, but you know, not putting aside those things. But I am saying though that like right now you're kind of in a good spot financially. So finances may not even be something that you were like highly focused on at this point. But I get the energy that like needing to really focus on the connection, kind of getting into a routine. You may feel a little bored at times with this because I don't know, Leos are fire signs. They're passionate. They, you know, we're fire signs. We like to try new things. We like to do stuff. We're constantly moving. And I get the energy that sometimes when you are trying to perfect something, that there isn't going to be much movement. It could really just be you going back to something and just making sure that it is good. And that could be kind of tedious and bruh, my camera dies at like the last itty bitty section. So as I was saying before, there was an energy of just like you really needing to concentrate on the connection so that it can grow and be successful. However, I see that a lot of it may just be like tedious work where it's like you just needing to communicate more, that and that may just be an energy that you aren't used to, and you could feel like it's slowing you down a little bit with this Knight of Pentacles. The Knight of Pentacles is a Knights usually are like fast, and it's like knights are always seen on like a horse or a motorcycle in the decks that I get, and it's a very fast-paced energy. But since it's a Pentacles card, girl, I feel like there's going to be progress made. However, it's going to be a little bit slow. So that is what I'm getting for you guys. I hope you enjoyed the reading. If you would like to book a personal reading with me, feel free to send a DM and we'll book an appointment. But other than that, I will see you guys next week. Bye.